What's going on, guys? Christopher here with Chasing Howlers. Wanted to do an updated field review on this Stride ST3 Lite. I've had it for going on 2 months now. I wanted to do a review on it now that I've put it through a lot of tests going out and really hunting with it rather than just trying to put some information out there. I wanted to actually put it through the mill and actually give y'all some actual feedback on it. I have to say that my number one most favorite thing is the battery life. It runs an 18650 battery, but the battery life on it is absolutely phenomenal. I run at least 5 to 6 stands in a night, and they can last anywhere from 25 minutes to 40 minutes at max. It all depends on how I feel exactly and what I feel is appropriate that night. Not doing any competition, trying to run through it real quick. These are owners that want these coyotes gone, so I try my best to put coyotes on the tailgates. But that's the one thing that stands out to me the most is the battery life on this thing. I run the Knox Pick Ace L35, and I'll have to change a battery on it before I change a battery on this thing. It is phenomenal. I keep Wi-Fi off on both of them until I want to connect, so I'm not real sure on that, but the battery life is just astounding. I can run all night long, never have to change the batteries, never have to charge it, anything like that. It will start getting low towards the end. Matter of fact, a couple weeks ago, I ran it for 2 nights back to back, and by the end of the night, it did die on me. But I mean, that was 4 or 5 stands deep, back to back. So like 8 to 10 stands in total, and I mean back to back, using it both nights. But matter of fact, I had a buddy, we went out the other night, and he was like, I don't want the thing to die on me. And I laughed, and I was like, you ain't got to worry about that dying on you. It does phenomenal. It does really good in the woods, whether it's in woods, pasture, whatever it is. One of the downsides to it is if you're wanting a crisp, clear image at, 180 to anything out further than that, then it's not going to be your go-to. I use it solely to pick up heat, jump straight onto the gun. I don't have any videos of dogs simply because as soon as I see a dog coming in, I switch over to my scope. I'm there to put a dog on a tailgate, and I got to get to where I'm filming a little bit more and not so much rushing it. That's what this YouTube's for, is y'all want to see actual videos of coyotes, stuff like that. And so I've been missing the mark on that, but I got some deer and a couple images and stuff like that to show you. But anything 150 and less, it's got a phenomenal, crisp, clear image. You can see it clear as day when it's coming in, how it looks, everything. I really like the green mono. It looks real good. My favorite is always white hot, depending on what I'm hunting. If I'm hunting woods, black hot's my favorite. If I'm hunting pastures, white hot all the way. But I also love red hot. I really, really like red hot out of this little monocular, for the simple fact of when they're cutting through the woods or they're coming in, you can start detecting a little bit quicker than any of the other ones. That's my opinion. That's through my eyes. So it may be different for you guys, but that's what I like. I haven't helmet mounted it yet. I never ran a helmet, so it's very light. I've looked through the K3s, I've looked through the K2s, and I have to say this is much, much better than those. And I mean, it may cost a little bit more, but it's well worth the money. If you have the money to pick up the 680, or the 640, whatever it is, then by all means go for it. Yeah, the 640 by 512. If you have the money to get that, by all means, it's a 640. It's going to be a better unit. This is just a 384 edition. And I mean, the 50 hertz, everything like that, it does very phenomenal. I enjoy it. It helps me be able to track dogs a lot easier than sitting there on the gun, twisting back and forth the whole time. I'm literally able to stand there, looking through the binocular, swinging back and forth, it helps me out a lot. It's very lightweight. I slide it in my pocket whenever a dog comes in. It holds on it does very well. I enjoy it. I think it's a very good bang for your buck. I'm going to attach some videos at the end of this so y'all can see a little bit more, but I haven't had any hiccups with it. No, not cutting on or cutting off. No problems whatsoever with it. I don't have any complaints on it. I love the binocular itself. No, it's not that clear at 180 out, but dude, it's a base zoom of 1. But to get to that base zoom of 1, then you have to magnify in all the way past 6, and then it'll reset. Mine starts out on 1.5, which I'm okay with. I really like that. The 1 is more like looking through your eye, and I believe it would be better for helmet mounted, but I'm not helmet mounted. Like I said, I'm literally sliding it in my pocket or my chest pack, whatever I'm running that night. But I really, really think that if you're looking to get into the base models of monoculars, this is your best bang for your buck. This is what you should go with. Yes, we all want a 680, 640, whatever, but at the end of the day, if you just want something to get started with, that way you can scan and look, this is where you need to go. It's top notch. Switching the color palettes is very easy. Zooming's very easy. Videoing's very easy. You have your focus right here on the side, up to down. And I mean, it's a very, very compact, basic monocular, but it's complex at the same time because of all that it does offer inside of itself. But if that's what you're looking for, is a base to start out at, this is it. This is topping the K2, it's topping the K3. I mean, it is, I absolutely love it. I think it is a phenomenal monocular, and that's me putting it through 2 months of abuse, leaving it in the hot sun, going in the cold. It doesn't matter. I mean, it acts the same all the way through. It hasn't hiccuped. It hasn't left me high and dry. It does a very phenomenal job. But I'm going to attach some of these videos to it so y'all can see a little bit more updated stuff. I got some that there are deer that are well out there. I mean, 500 yards, and all you can see is heat signatures, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But other than the clarity of anything past 200 yards, I have no complaints whatsoever. It is a nice compact monocular. You definitely should get into it. If this is what you're looking at, go ahead and pull the trigger and get it started. I'm going out Friday night, so I may wait on jumping on my gun so quickly and get some videos of some dogs coming in, so that way you can really see it. We don't have pigs at where I'm at, so I don't have the opportunity to get any footage of that. I'm going to try to get out towards Alabama, try to get into some of that, but right now this is what I'm hunting. So hopefully after Friday I can put some shorts up of some different clips of it, but for right now, enjoy these clips. I'll catch back with y'all. I'm gonna start doing a lot more vlogging of daily life, going over some call sequences, stuff like that, actually letting y'all into my world rather than just trying to do some highlights of some thermal hunts, because I've been noticing how you get bigger is to do more stuff like this where you're interacting. If you got any comments, anything that I'm missing, anything you want to know about this monocular, just let me know. I'll do certain videos just for you guys, so that way y'all can see exactly what y'all are wanting to before you ever have to pick it up. But I'll check back in with y'all. Y'all enjoy these clips, and I'll catch y'all next time. This is where I was talking about that we had some deer that were way out there. I mean, these deer, it doesn't do it justice. It's on that 1.5 base mag. Those deer right there were every bit of 400 yards out there. Those were probably about 175 to 200. But a lot of those deer were a good ways out there. So it's not the crispest when it comes to anything above 150 yards, but it gets the job done for picking up heat signatures. This is just panning around my yard with some color palettes just so I can show y'all some of the options it has. That's black hot, obviously, but I know red hot's coming up, and there it is. That's my absolute favorite, especially for pastures or anything like that. I like black hot in the woods, but I love this red hot in pastures. The rainbow I'm not a big fan of, me personally, but this green, I love this green as well. I think it would match with some night vision goggles perfectly. It would do absolutely phenomenal. Red hot, this red mono, I'm not a big fan of, but I do like the green hot. White hot's always top dog, does really good. There's a picture of my truck just to show y'all the crispness of it.